Hi, I'm Bob Tasker III. I hope you enjoyed this do-it-yourself video. Remember, NewAutoParts.com for all your OEM parts needs.
Today we're going to be working on a 2010 GMC Sierra, and I'm going to show you how to replace your front window regulator. Remove this cover right here. I usually use a pick, and I go in from the bottom. Now inside this piece right here, there's two 10mm bolts. Piece just comes right off. Use your plastic trim tool, just gently pull up on the assembly. Unclip it. Remove all the connectors out of the panel right here. Now that we have the switch panel up and out of the way, now we can continue removing the rest of the door panel. Now we're going to remove the lock. And all I did was pull up on this small piece right here. And just, you can either leave it in or just pull it out. There's another hideaway right here. Just be careful not to scratch your panel when you take it off. And I usually remove this piece right here before the mirror. This piece out. There's our two 10mm right there. We have another one down here. Okay, now you take your plastic trim tool. You want to start at the bottom of the door. Just try to feed it up into the bottom of the door panel. Once you get your plastic trim tool into the bottom of the door panel, just pull forward. Now I have all the clips disengaged from the door metal. I'll just pull up gently on the door. There's the water shield behind it. It's held on by a clip right there. Now we also have the cable for the door latch. I'm just going to pop that off really quick. Now that I have the cable for the door lock actuator removed from the door panel, I can pull this door panel out of the truck. Here's where your cable is. And here's where your wires feed through for your door harness. With the door panel out of the way, you can move the water shield. All right, now that we have the door panel off and the water shield down and away out, we'll remove this. Now that we have the door panel off and the water shield down, you can take some masking tape and tape the window to the top of the door, just so it doesn't fall down when you take the regulator out. I usually tape it in about 3 or 4 places, just to be safe. Now we can remove the 2 bolts that hold the window glass to the regulator. There's one in this access hole right here. And there's another one right here. You don't have to remove them, loose is fine. Should be good. Now there's 4 bolts that hold the window regulator to the door metal. We'll just take those off. Remove the connector for your power window motor. And the bolt for the motor too. All right. Now you can fold the regulator together and pull it out through the door. There you are. Now we're going to open up the box for our new AC Delco window regulator. All right. And same deal as last time. We'll just fold it in half, put it in the door. Okay. Now you want to line up the top of the regulator with the bottom of the window glass. And you want to line up the bottom of the regulator with the hole in the door panel. All right. Nothing there to hold it. Do the same thing for the other side. Hold that with the nut. Put the bolt in the top. There we go. We'll get the bolt for the motor. And make sure you plug the motor back in. And last, the bolts for the glass to the regulator. All right, now we're ready to put the door panel back on. All right. Now that we're ready to put the door panel back on, start with your metal frame. Put your wire connections through the water barrier and your latch cable. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the door panel here. I'm gonna rest it on these two bottom hooks into the bottom of the door, like so. Now I'll connect my latch cable. Pull your wire connections through the door. The rest up top. Take the top of your door panel, slide it up over into the weather strip, push it down. Now you can clip it back into the door. All right. Take the lock rod cover. All right. Put our panel switch back on. Put your handle back on. plastic clip back in. And snap this back in also. It only goes on one way. All right. Inside cover for the mirror. I think we're all set. Now it's time for us to check our work. Yep, everything works. I hope that this video gave you the encouragement to attempt this repair at home on your own.